Hello everybody, welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play, here in Act 2 again. Last episode, we were at the Last Light Inn. We talked to Isabel, who is a worshipper of Selûne, I believe, Selûne. And we saved her because some followers of Ketheric Thorm, the absolute Giga Chad that is in the Shar's lore, is actually in fact still alive. And all we know is that he's invincible, he's a follower of the Absolute. He is no longer a follower of Shar. He's technically immortal now, and he tried to kidnap Isabel, and we saved her and the Last Light Inn, minus maybe a few people that were either captured or killed. But anyway, we came back to our camp here to rest. But before we do that, we're going to talk to all of our companions here and see what are their thoughts on the cursed Shadowlands so far. See what Karlach has to say.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. I need to find a mechanic. A good one. Well, this thing's going boom.
Holy cow. Do you think you're a danger to the rest of us?
Never. I mean, not if I can help it. Listen, in case something happens to me, I've been wanting to tell you something. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Thank you, Karlach. See if she has anything else to say.
Copper for your thoughts?
I definitely want to be taking Karlach as my companion for a future playthrough. Lisa?
Speak quickly.
Why are you all bloody? Okay. I know Volo doesn't have anything new to say. There are more withers over there. Shadowheart?
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shar is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Well, like copium? But what about me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. This isn't the first sign we've come across of a Sharan presence. I'm not sure I can keep ignoring them. Have you ever heard of the Dark Justiciars? They were Lady Shah's most elite warriors. I can't explain why, but something about this reminds me of them. I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah, a temple perhaps. I need to know if there's more to this. May the darkness protect you.
Ketheric Thorm, what do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Okay. Your wound is causing you too much pain, Shadowheart. There must be a way to heal it.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
I want to pick this one because we have a higher roll on it, but to be honest with you, I like this option better. You should not have to suffer in order to be true to your faith. We're gonna use an inspiration. We have them stacked up anyway. It's just an excuse to use it. There we go. I'm kind of curious to see if we can actually... So first off, the Sharans are like hyper uber gay for Shar. They're big gay for her. But I'm kind of wondering if we can turn her away from like her beliefs. Not necessarily like a corruption per se, but like just kind of curious.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to suffer. But I don't think that day has arrived yet. Lady Shah
We'll see
will
by the end of the game, I
ease my
guess, right?
pain when she wishes to.
Be a good plot to go with for the companions, because the companions are so deep. I feel like you can actually interact with their stories.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Gail, Will, and Hausen.
Much as I enjoy our conversations, I think it's Elminster we should be catching up with.
Where is he,
Unless
bro?
there's something more pressing you wish to discuss.
Well met.
And then Hausen.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the Shadow Curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What should I look out for exactly?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Are you still feeling at home here with us? The surroundings are less bucolic, I understand.
It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
No thanks. No words needed. I understand how you feel.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
Holy cow, bro. This guy's got the hots for us. What does Hausen even do, bro? Like, what is he even doing? I like to imagine in my head, like my head canon in this game, is that when we go out, like everybody is going out with us. Like maybe we leave maybe like one person behind or something, like maybe like one or two people behind, but realistically our party is made up of like us, Gale, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and then we're taking like Will and Karlach with us too, right? Because like Karlach is like, oh, you leave your left flank open, like, you know. I think that's like the canon, the head canon that I have at least. Then we just have like Volo and Hausen staying here. Sometimes we leave Will or Karlach here, you know, with Volo. Volo's always here. You know, he's always right something.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting
Holy
stronger.
crap, dude.
I
Look at
don't
those
know how much
thighs.
longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Dude, our Guardian's jacked.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
I did what I could, but I'm not sure they'll survive out there on their own.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
What is it?
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
You look terrible. Do you need a hug? Aww. Thanks for protecting us. I trust you.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me.
The voice is not matching the face at all. I kind of regret making my Guardian an orc. You just looked like you needed it.
Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
You know what's crazy though is that like we haven't seen any other mind players.
Ah, finally they stir. True adventurers get up with a lark, I always say. But if there are larks to be found in these lands, well, they must fancy themselves akin to nightingales. Come, come, up you both stand. I, for one, am dying to find out what's for breakfast.
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle.
Thank you for that most considerate reminder.
Welcome.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness.
Ah,
Mr. is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
I mean, she's like basically God, right? So, yeah. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying
Forgiveness,
this,
by the
my
way.
friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrariel Italion thras annas distra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet,
It's a mouthful.
a notion born in lonely hours Come, ebb, come, flow, come, all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Elminster seems like a pretty chill guy. Here we are. What Gale has to
An
say.
audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Are you seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I don't understand. Why can't Mystra just destroy the Absolute, or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't paying attention when my friends and I were going through this. So, like, is Gale... Oh, man. So, I guess the Absolute is also, like, a godly being. But then, like, if the Absolute is a god, then why can't the other gods, like, interfere? I'm kind of trying to think of it of, like, Greek mythology-wise. Well, you know, not, like, actual Greek mythology, but if you guys have read the Percy Jackson series, I'm trying to think like Percy Jackson series Greek mythology with like godly intervention and how like they're like low-key prevented from doing it by like the threads of fate and one another, but like also not. So it's kind of interesting whenever this type of problem is introduced into a world with gods. So that's it? You're on a suicide mission now?
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Wow, I just got a massive performance drop. I don't know what that was from. Oh my goodness, it's somewhere around the tavern here. Give me 1 second. I was just checking my GPU, making sure that numbers are right. No, yeah, I'm getting massive performance drops like when I spin around right here for some reason. That is very weird. Well, I mean, I do know, I did read online, since the game has been out for a little bit over a month now, that apparently Act 2 and Act 3 do have some pretty significant frame drops and performance issues, Act 3 in particular. I just didn't think that I would really run into them because I'm on a pretty decent computer, I would say, at least.
First cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
Cultists? What happened?
Stars. You hadn't heard. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right.
Oh, these are tieflings from
Maybe
the
that's
Emerald
why
Grove.
they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Holy crap. How did you survive?
Some of us fought back. Or tried to. But it was hopeless. All I could do was run.
Running was the right call.
That means a lot, coming from you. You always seem to take everything in your stride. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
I take what I'm due, I don't look back.
That sounds quite freeing. But I don't have that option, I'm afraid. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Lots of stuff. Gale. Elminster sought him out to deliver the message. Destroy it by detonating the orb. Elminster granted him a powerful spell. Stabilize the orb to grant him enough time to find it. This would be suicide for Gil. We need to learn more about this heart and how else it might be defeated. We encourage Shadowheart to find a way to prevent her wound from tormenting her. Though she feels the suffering as part of the faith, she conceded that she would rather live without it. Ah! Get in there, guys. Lift the Shadow Curse. According to Halzen, if we want to lift the Shadow Curse, we must find Daniel, Spirit of the Land. Rescue the Tieflings. Again, the Tieflings always needing our help, right? We learned from Alfira that some of the Tieflings were taken to Moonrise Towers. She asked us to save them. Doke. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you guys can see. I don't know how bad the performance drops are for you guys.
I'd rather face Ketheric's armies than suffer traitors. Watch out for those flaming fists.
Okay. Alright, maybe these guys don't have a lot to say then.
Too dark to tell.
Wow, my performance is really bad.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
No bother. I'm used to Flaming Fist being impotent arse wipes.
You got a name?
Yeah, your mom. Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Good. Wouldn't want to get it wrong in your eulogy.
Shut up. And you? Keep walking.
It's got an attitude, man. Ain't gonna take that smack from them.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Let's see your wares. Okay. I did want to take a look at this with you guys, so you guys can see the options that are in the shop here. Hello, look at all this gear. And we have the money to afford this. Okay.
Take care now.
So something I saw is that apparently when you shop, you're supposed to pick your character with the highest charisma. That being Gale.
Which way to the nearest library?
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
And then you get like to sell and buy stuff at like higher. You can sell at higher prices and sell at lower prices. And then if you switch to any of your characters while in this interface, you will get the same charisma bonus from the highest. Just make sure that the highest is the one that talked to them. It's kind of interesting. So the shield, huh? If we get this shield, oh man, that is dope. That's such a good shield. If we get that shield, then we can get rid of this lightning build whenever we get the chance. I'm kind of partial to buying it just because I mean, that is so good. A level 1 spell slot, Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. And it gives you this Shield Devotion, the aid spell, and it's the level 3 version of it. So we don't even have to waste a level 2 spell slot on using this. And that means we can use Warding Bond, and then we have 2 level 2 spell slots to use in battle. I think we're just going to go with this because we have literally not even used this a single time. So we're going to buy this. No regrets. Let's go ahead and sell this shield. That's worth literally nothing. That shield looks badass too. And then for Gale, he gets this staff. So he's getting +1 range spell attack. Gets a firebolt. We already have that. So he gets fireball. He gets a level 3 evocation spell. And I wanted to use fireball. I know this is a good spell. I use this on my other playthrough. So I think we're gonna buy this thing too. And then let's check out. I think we're gonna keep Gale with those bracers. Protection from missiles, no. 2 weapon fighting, no. Okay, so let's see what his armor is giving him right now. You gain a +1 to spell save DC. The wearer has +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. Well, let's just look at the next one. Full strength. No, we're not gonna go with that. He's not frontline. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains. Oh, that's pretty cool. On successful saving throw against a foe spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage to them. Grants resistance to fire damage. I don't think we'll be buying any clothes for Gale. I think we'll just go with the staff. Oh, I see it. See what happened. Oh, is that a quest item or something? I think it's a quest item. Oh, cool. Okay, and we have a cloak here. Gives +1 to armor class and saving throws. Go ahead and buy that. Spending a lot of money here. gonna buy all the potions. All our Vive scrolls. And then this is all armor or like, yeah. I feel like we shouldn't even waste time looking at this, so we're not gonna. What about Raya, sorry. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws, +1 to stealth. Nope. Is that the only light armor that's available? Yep. Okay. Short sword, weapon enhancement. No, I think we're good. We might buy this food later. I think that's all the stuff that we need to buy. And that costs 3,000. So it wasn't that bad at all. Just kind of wanted to share that
Time to rest. Time to press ahead.
thought process with y'all. I have been getting better at going through the menuing, and so that's why I showed you guys the last level up and the shop. Because I do think that we're getting a better understanding of, like, well, not we. I do think that I'm getting a better understanding of how to play this game and what I'm looking for, and so that obviously helps like a great amount. Gale definitely needs. Gale seems to be losing out on armor here. Oh, because Gale doesn't have his mage armor. There we go. Now he has 17. That's so huge. Mage armor getting +3. He has 17 armor. So now we use. So now we can take away this aid from Shadowheart because she has aid from here.
More where that came from.
Oh, heal yourself and increase your own hit point maximum by 10.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Well, okay. I'm trolling then. I mean, that's kind of misleading. It's the same spell. I mean, it's just the Shield of Devotion. Let me see this. I wonder if... Okay, well, we'll use this. There's 55. And then, can we also equip this aid? Can we get aid from 2 different sources? I'm pretty sure you can't. But why not see? Doesn't specify that. Okay, I get the order though. So we do aid so that everybody else has it, and then she can put it on herself, so that way she has 5 extra health. But either way, I mean, it's still good. The Shield Bash, getting one more level 1 spell, it's good. The only problem is that now we still have the problem of we only have 1 level 2 spell slot. But I know we'll probably get 4 level 2 spell slots in a bit, so no biggie.
Assume nothing.
See any movement?
Here's protection. We have so many buffs to cast now, it's so satisfying.
Too dark to tell.
I bet that.
Like, look at this. 5 buffs. I know one of them is from the game, but or from like a quest.
Still alive, so that's progress.
But, like, check this out, y'all. Like, Raya's armor is low. It is what it is. She doesn't really get hit that much anyway. +1 to saving throws. Maybe we should have gotten him that shirt. Nah, but I'm thinking about it. Because if he makes a saving throw against it, he does fire damage to them, and right now he is getting the +1 to bonus to spell save here. I think we'll buy it. Why not, right?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The air is ripe with magic.
We'll buy the
See if
shirt.
there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Where is it? Here it is. Successful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage. I mean, it's like free damage, and then you get resistance to fire damage as well. We are spending a lot of money though.
Now.
But he doesn't really get any value out of having a lightning charge passive. But we'll keep it. Whoa, you guys see that? Damn, my boy Gale is jacked. Hey man. That's sick. Oh man, he looks cool now too. That cape matches him pretty well. Low-key, I think I want to give Shadowheart the cape. I think if we had a cape, it would be like a black cape. You know, stick with the color scheme. But Shadowheart looks dope with this. Nice helmet. I think Lae'zel is our like least aesthetically pleasing character, simply because the armor doesn't really look like it fits her, and the hat doesn't really fit either.
Eager for battle.
Let me work my magic.
Best get going. Should mind my step.
Nice. Well, that was a lot. We did a lot of conversating with people. Now we have to go to talk to these guys.
Too dark to tell.
I think that's everybody.
I bet they're close.
I did want to talk to everybody, but I don't really. They don't have anything interesting to say. They don't have anything interesting to say. I think these are all just flavor NPCs. I'm just kind of looking around. They have this dock here. They don't have any boats. Okay.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our
I'm getting so many frame drops. I'll try to fix that by the next time, the next episode.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around.
So we'll try. We'll actually. Oh, you know what? We'll leave it off right there. We will finish this episode here, and then we'll pick up next time, and then we'll go talk to the Harpers, and then do whatever it is that they want us to do. I do want to go and explore this out here though, but I believe that we do have to do the Harper quest before that, so we will do that next episode though. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like.
Cleric's magic won't hold out.
Comment down how you're feeling about Act 2 so far. I love the vibe. I've been asking, my fiance knows this, I've been asking for kind of like a darker, gritty setting in RPG for like a while, because I really like kind of darker stories, and I think that too many times our RPGs are like very fun and very full of rays of sunshine, and it's always like the, like, you know, save the world kind of thing. But I love the story of Baldur's Gate 3, where it's like, you know, yeah, I guess we're kind of saving the world, but also like you can definitely roleplay to be like the kind of self-preservation kind of person. We're not 100% on the self-preservation path, as you know, in this roleplay, but we're definitely not on the let's go save the world, hoorah mentality. But let me know how you guys are feeling about Act 2 so far. I like that, you know, the world got even darker from the Emerald Grove especially. So anyway, we'll pick up in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching again, and
see any movement out there?
Have a great day.